Hey everybody, it's Wolvash. Welcome back to Dishonored 2. Alright, we are inside the building looking to get Liam Burns information from this place. I don't see what else to do except bust down the door. I don't see another way in from the building. It looks like the windows are blocked off. Yes, I do see a way in. Yes, I do see a way in. Ooh, it's something I completely overlooked, but I do remember. It is this wonderful skylight right here. Look at this. We're going to choke this guy out because don't know if he's going to wake up otherwise. Alright, you were just sleeping on the couch, right? Yep, just sleeping on the couch. Everything's cool. Oh, look at the price on that thing. Loving this. That's an ugly picture. Somebody napping in here? No? What is running? Is that like a bug fly flapping in the background? This guy's definitely suspicious. Sleeps with a gun under his pillow. Which I can't steal. Okay, we will take his Addermeyer solution. Top us, back off, feeling healthy and free. We'll steal his bath salts. Is that the drug or like Epsom salts? In this town, you never know. Oh, it's just that crummy fan, that's all it is. Alright. Note to the Overseer. Overseer Ogburn. I should be back within a few days. Continue to compile information on Breanna Ashworth's activities, despite the odd letter we received from our oracular sisters in Calero. It's not like them to issue a proclamation without certainty, but I know I'm right about Ashworth. My gut tells me she's a threat. That said, the Howlers are my priority. This conflict with Paolo could affect our influence in Karnaca for years to come. Yours in the strictures, Vice Overseer Liam Byrne. Excuse me. And because we're going to get back to that at some point, I will be siding with Overseer Byrne again, because he is the lesser of two evils. I know I did that last time, but even though I was on a murder rampage, it was a revenge murder rampage. I wasn't trying to do harm to the overall society, even though I did technically with the bloodflies. But yeah, we're gonna take Liam Byrne over Paolo, because I don't think he's going to be any good for anybody. Alright, On the Oracular Order by Douglas Harwickle, historian. Much has been said about the blind sisters of the Oracular Order. In truth, their eyes function just as well as yours or mine. However, they do endeavor to become blind to distractions and frivolities. They will, if necessity bids them, walk among us, wearing richly hued blindfolds or otherwise covering their eyes. In this way, they remain at all times ready to see things clearly. Decisions are made during cloistered gatherings, though no others are permitted to observe. The process was described to me, so I render it here with permission. A room is prepared with heavy incense and blessings from the strictures. In a circle sit 30 or more sisters of our order until the room is brimming. We will hear no topic, lest we have each had the adequate time to research. Several outcomes will be discussed, and some sisters are specifically tasked with advancing less popular or unlikely scenarios. It is not permitted to remain silent. Every voice must be heard. It may take some time to arrive at a decision, and by then all are quite versed in the myriad consequences, and may have lengthy advice for all contingencies. When an opinion is written, it may be as short as a sentence or fill 20 pages. Yet still, one last sister must approve it, the High Oracle herself. And I do believe that is Miss Breanna Ashworth.
Breanna Ashworth, curator of the Royal Conservatory. For a while, I believed Ashworth had some connection to the occult in Karnaca. Something is happening that I don't understand. The Overseers are the forward face of the Abbey, but equally important are our sisters from the Oracular Order. To be direct, I suspect something is wrong within their sect. Subtle changes to the types of proclamations they've been making. Small but troubling deviations from tradition. But publicly saying anything along those lines will get me accused of heresy by my rivals within the Abbey. Is it possible that Ashworth has infiltrated the Oracular Order?
So Vice Overseer Byrne thinks Ashworth is interfering with the Oracular Order. If true, it's another reason she has to be eliminated.
Alright, well, we've got the Royal Conservatory map added to our inventory. So, we now need to assist the shopkeeper. That's going to be our next option. And then find out what Byrne knows about how she corrupts the Order. That's going to be our next option. And we think I think it has to do with that machine that they tried to get us to use last time we were there. Okay. We've got a nice rooftop exit here. Things are going swimmingly right now. I'm very pleased with our progress as we move along this way. And because I'm a paranoid freak at this point, I'm going to check one more time. Make sure nobody's run off and died in some weird freak accident. Trying to mess with my stats as I move along through our... Okay, so... We'd have to get in here, correct?
As long as you're Grand Guard. I'd hate to be anybody else right now.
Alright.
Be careful.
Dinner will be in you shortly.
Can we get up there? Let's try it. This seems dangerous. Is that... I'm gonna say no. We can't actually get over this. Can we get onto my... What can we get to? A tree would be nice. Alright. We'll just get down here for the moment. Stay low, stay slow. Ooh, is this a window I can get in? Oh, it's used from locked from inside. You stinkers. Okay, well, let's get up here. Yeah, no, I like the going up motion there. Yep, they put a nice big spiky fence between us and that entrance, so that is not the way to go. So, we're still low and slow, right? Yeah. Knife flipped. Working with the right script. Okay. Shopkeeper's associate. That's where we want to be.
You look great.
We want to be in there.
That donkey-faced cretin can open his...
Uh-oh.
For all I care. Did you bring me something? A silver cigarette case, like we agreed?
No, listen. I can't go on doing this.
I'm sorry you're going to go down with the ship, but...
Do you want to be a servant all your life? You're always talking about leaving Karnaca on a big white boat, never to come back. You spend your days polishing silver cutlery. Come with me, Beatrix. Let's leave.
Could we really get passage on the ship? What if they find us?
You know I'll protect you, just like when we were kids.
Oh, you guys seem not so bad, but I have to knock you out.
I promise.
You must all know my voice by now. A new empress
Okay. Unconscious. I'm so sorry. You seemed like a nice person, just trying to do right by your friend. But, you would try to kill me if I didn't, you know, knock you out, so sorry. Alright, so here is where we have to be careful. Alright. Let's light this place up. Alright. Unconscious. He's the nest keeper, so I think he's okay if we leave him alone now. Ooh, we have not been... I say we haven't been in here. Have we been in here? I really don't know. Pilfered safe combination. Well, we've got the pilfered safe combination. We just need to open up and see what it is. Safe location 712. Money, 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 money! Money! Oh. Everything was good but the gun. So much silver. Okay, you stay there and sleep. Trying really hard not to do any, like, lasting damage to anybody. Shoot high, swing low. Shoot high, swing low. Okay. Blood flies? What blood flies? That blood fly. Oh, we got so much money now. We might have to go back to the assistant. Oh, his associate is still farther away, huh? I thought he was in the building with the blood flies, but it might be across the building with the blood flies. Is there a way in here that I can see? Nothing that readily comes to eye. That's not a phrase, but... Okay, let's do one quick sweep. One quick sweep, make sure we're not missing nothing. Let's get rid of this, and let's check the heart, which we haven't done this whole time.
Into the harsh world.
Oh, bone charm just laying on the ground.
For a few allies.
By the Grand Circoning Guard. Let me answer all of this.
There's one down there.
This rabble-rousing at once. Disloyalty will not be tolerated. Look at Duncan Van.
That echo on his recording is cracking me up. All right. Let's get our heart back on. Ooh, I saw that. I saw it. Did you see it? Trying to kill me in here. Let's keep our eyes open for tripwires. Howling bolts. I will take those. Ooh, you guys are good at setting up these traps. I'm decent at disarming them as long as I keep my eyes open. Make sure I saw some crossing the path here. I don't want to make sure I don't trip these. Goodness gracious. Oh, give me howling bolts. I'll take them all day long. Although I'm a little scared of them now, because the last time I technically used them, somebody died randomly. And that's always a giant worry of mine. Did I get all the... I might have gotten all the tripwires. I wasn't sure if I did or not. But we're gonna... Excuse me. Crown Killer is watching. No, she's not.
Look at you, making your way across this shuddering city. Breanna Ashworth would have been miserable as a member of high society, forced to wed some bloated banker. Her only moments of real freedom, getting drunk at fancy balls, and slipping away to couple with strangers. It would have ended in an unhappy marriage and a late-night plunge into an icy river. But just before Mother and Father married her off, so many years ago, she found Delilah instead. It was all highways and graveyards after that, never looking back.
Highways and graveyards.
Is an ambitious man, but he believes in the Abbey's mission, protecting the good people of the Empire against the likes of us. You know he'd be happier deep down if this ended with Breanna Ashworth's head on a spike. Maybe yours as well.
This guy is such a, like, twisted dude. When I was being bloody, he was, like, chastising me for being bloody. And when I'm being nice, he's like, oh, don't you know that you really should be doing this? He's just playing the opposite of whatever anybody's doing.
You cannot see me. I am here and not here when you call to me.
I want to find, the shopkeeper's assistant. He's hereabouts, but I might have to get out of here to actually find him, because I don't think this led outside anywhere. It was all self-contained, so back out the front. And we will see how to maneuver around this. We did see a possible passage over here. Maybe it was through here. Ooh, making noise, making noise. Okay, so, yes, he's in here somewhere. I see a light on. What's the best way to get to him? Can I get up there? I feel like that's not letting me exactly get up there. I want to be careful because I do not... There we go. I do not want to fall off again like I did last time. So... how far out does this go? Not nearly far enough. You're a guard, right? Yep, so I can't just, like, work around you. I see these awnings. Would that I could open an awning up. That would be great. It must be through here. It's got to be through here that we get to him. Crip crap paddywhack. How do we do this? I think I might have to... How far out does this work? I'm too scared to try that right now. Oh, there's 3 guards over there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, definitely too scared to try that right now. That could lead to disaster. Anybody down here below me that could see me without... Oh, yeah, look, we got a guy there. Oh, we're dealing with things here. Let's go... around this way, just for a moment, maybe. Coming from up high seems to be troublesome right this second, so let's see what down low brings. I see somebody walking over there already. Yeah, I think down low is just as bad. Really? I can't go up to just that little ledge there? Are you being serious? Okay, well, let me up here. Oh. Sorry, lady.
Ugh. I'll never get used to it.
If nobody's... Oh, no, never mind. Okay, this one's slow going because I'm trying to figure the best way out here. If I were to maybe fire a bolt over here...
What was that?
Did you guys go check it out? Alright. Here we go. We're fine, right? Because you guys are just happy folks doing happy folk things. Like surviving. And I am just surviving too.
Careful with that sword. The Grand Guard won't like it.
I'll get the cigars tomorrow.
Be so careful. You'll never know I was here. I will not nick a soul with this sword. Uh-oh. This looks bad from this side. I'm guessing he already broke the trap. Whoa. Double traps. I respect it. Nothing to disarm that time, however. Okay, I'm trying to keep my eye out for traps, but that one I didn't see that wire. Okay, Are you being held by anybody? Are you okay? Scream out if you're not okay. Oh, this guy's setting up shop. I'll take the crossbow bolts. As you see, they can be very useful in a non-lethal manner. Quite useful. I'm going to stay away from the spring razors. They just scare... Oh, you know what? I'm not. Because it did kind of work well on... Rotten fig? No. Opportunity. I have a new assignment for one with your unique talents. I'd like you to retrieve the old Roseboro prototype on display at the Royal Conservatory. It's likely well protected, but I'll double the finder's fee. Bring it back to me at the shop. MV. Oh. Acquire the prototype, which we got. It's funny how they'll still give you access to certain quests, even without the information that makes them understandable. Alright. I'm still good on that. That's good. It's good that it's good. It's good that I think it's good that it's good. So, his assistant was just setting me up for the next step of this quest, which was obtaining the Roseboro prototype, I see. Do we have a good way to get in here? I like that I have this little handy-dandy side entrance. I don't think actually, I don't... It's not a matter of think. I was not here before. Do I have the ability to get in here, though? Or is it just messing with me? I think it's just messing with me. It does let me get behind the wall of light and everything else, though. So that is... Oh, you know what, though? I've got to be careful. I don't want to get too far. My rune is in here. My rune is in here. My rune is in here. So all the runes are in here. So I don't need to worry too much about what's going on outside this gate. So that is good. These windows are all locked from the inside, right? I won't find an exception to that rule. Nope, I will. Oh my goodness. Dark vision, please.
The conservatory. I wanted to visit this place with Wyman.
After trying to make greyhounds for weeks, she gave
Uh-oh.
up. You should have seen the twisted things she made. All snouts and teeth and tails.
That's just the way it is, dear Parmelia. Delilah wears the outsider's mark, and some of what she can do flows down to us.
It doesn't seem fair.
Think about
Woo, okay. We got witches right off the bat.
to slaughter. Any of the gifts we receive is better than living under the boot.
Can I somehow link them
That's
through...
true and fine. A wise way to look at things. But it won't help Lucinda rising.
I can. Sleep dart, please.
Favor.
Instant sleep. Woo! Ha! Show me your bum, lady. Show me your bum. Alright, come here. Let's get you out of sight. Oh, I love my powers. They're the greatest thing in the world. Let's go get your sister and throw her on a dirty mattress. Actually, she's kind of already on a dirty mattress, so we're going to leave her alone. Man, this is so cool. This is so... I sound like Chandler from Friend. This is so the opposite of what I was doing before. I think we're near the things that we need. Oh. That might be her snoring, but it could be somebody else, so let's be careful here. Our Natural Philosophers by Kenneth Obenshaw. There is always a cure. The question is, what are you willing to sacrifice to have it? When Anton Sokolov spoke those words, Gristle was battling the worst plague in a century. Hospitals were overwhelmed and the citizens panicked. Eventually a cure was found, thanks to the work of Sokolov and Piero Joplin. But that cure came at a terrible price. In his quest for a remedy, Sokolov needed infected individuals who were rounded up and given experimental serums so their reactions might be observed. The plague was horrific enough, but the serums brought on dire symptoms of their own. Blood became as if stone in one patient. In another, bones dissolved beneath the skin. The dreadful cries, it is said, were enough to drive a sane person mad. Still, progress was made, according to Sokolov. Alas, it was not enough to test only the sick. For reasons perhaps only a natural philosopher might understand, it was also essential to administer these serums to healthy individuals. Citizens jailed for petty crimes were thrown into cells and injected with Sokolov's experimental serums. Most of these formerly healthy persons perished, of course. Officially, they were all victims of the plague, sacrificed for a cure, and buried in communal graves. You know, that's well, I'll get to that in a second. Actually, no, I won't. That is something interesting to touch on, is the ethics of science. It gets into the consequentialist thing of, does the end justify the means? Like, horrifying things were done, but if you found a cure, was that okay? Do those sins get washed away? That's an interesting, that's one of the more interesting, like, dilemmas I like to discuss. Alright, unfinished letter to Abigail. Abigail, cherished cousin, can you get some of his hair in a recent handkerchief? If so, handle them as little as possible and send them to me wrapped in wax paper. Leave the rest to me and he'll have bad luck the rest of his days. No one should be forced to marry an old oyster like him. Just thinking on this horrid purple lips makes me cringe. You poor little dove. How clever of Uncle Max to finally see the match was no good. Also, I'll send you some ointment for your complexion, Alicia. Aw, even evil witches like their cousins. Alright. They all just like camped out on old mattresses. It's like some kind of weird witch slumber whoa. Oh, I stepped in a flaming wastebasket. That's hilarious. Who is this? Body dead. Just some dead dude. Okay. Alright, well. Good on you, mate. You keep sleeping it off. It's 36 meters that way, 25 meters to the Roseboro prototype. Let's throw on our dark vision. See how safely we can make it over there, at least to the Roseboro prototype, which seems to be not too far off. Going low and slow. Do I have the ability to unlock? It says unlock, but do I actually have the ability to unlock? No, security room key needed. Or could I get through there? I'm a tiny little slip of a girl. Could I do it? I sure can. Ooh, okay. Back to the dark vision. We do not want to get tripped up here. Here it is. Thought that might happen. What does that say? What does that say for us? No, no, no. No, no, no. Mission. Let's slip out of here. Alright. We set off the alarms, but we're not...
What's that noise?
What is that noise?
Maybe the wind or something.
Let's get ready to go double dog dare.
Well, never mind.
Right. Alright. Not too shabby to be able to slip out of that one. Let's see, let's see. Instant sleep. No, I didn't do that. Did you just set yourself on fire, you dummy? Oh, I did it! You grabbed the wrong dart! Well, what a wonderful way to end the game. No! No, 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 no. Oh, man. We can get right back into it. Goodness gracious. Okay, real fast. Let us check those stats. Good. Unfortunately, that little setup lets us know exactly what to do. We're going to plant one here, plant one here, and then we're going to get the heck out of Dodge.
Hello.
Okay. Unconscious. Unconscious. That's the way I like my witches. Unconscious but alive. And that sounded not as bad when I was saying it than after I said it. So, I'm sorry. Yeah. Let's just say I'm glad I didn't kill them. That's good enough, right? We don't have to get into any details beyond that. Loot. Security room key. Hey, that would have been nice to have a little while ago. So, bummed that that went down that way, but for once that was my fault. I freaking shot her with an incendiary bolt at close point blank range rather than the sleep dart that I was actually trying to do. So, with these guys knocked out, should I return to the shopkeeper now or later? We always have to go back where we came from, so I'm not going to do that right now. So we are going to post up right here, right where we can see the Oraculum, but not be spotted by witches. So, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. I'm digging this level. I'm doing much better than I was than Jindosh's Manor. No robots to mess things up. Okay, well, hope you come back for the next episode, but until I see you again, take care of yourselves.